Hi, friends, it's Miss Ty. I wanted to talk to you about something new. But before I do, I want us to stop and think for a minute. Let's stop and think about the tools we have at school that can help us move to the green zone if we are in the red zone, the blue zone, or the yellow zone. What are those tools we use at school? Well, you know what? We can't use those tools. You know why? Because school is closed. Instead of using those tools, guess what you're going to be doing? You're going to be using tools at home. So, if you are not in the green zone, if you're in the red zone, the blue zone, or the yellow zone, I want you to tell your parents or I want you to tell a friend. Tell a family member, and this is what they can do to help you. In each of the boxes that I brought by your house, there is a paper that looks like this. These are tools you can use at home. Let's look and see what they are. One of the tools you can use to help you move to the green zone if you're in the red zone, the blue zone, or the yellow zone is you could take a break. You could take a break on a couch, you could take a break on your bed, or you could take a break in your yard as long as you have a grown-up with you. You could ask someone to take you for a walk. If you have a pet, like a dog, a cat, or a guinea pig, you could play with your pet. I don't have a pet. It's okay if you don't. There are other things you could do. You could ask for a hug, or you could talk about it. Like if you and your brothers or sisters or cousins or friends got in an argument or you weren't sharing toys and you wanted to let them know that you didn't like it, you could talk about it. A lot of times when you talk about it, it makes you feel better and move to the green zone. In your boxes, I gave you sand and rice and a paint bag. All of those things would help you move to the green zone if you use them. Another thing you could do is using the sand in a bag, you could turn it into a lap pad. You can just leave it in the bag that I sent it to you in. I gave your parents a recipe for Play-Doh. So if your parents aren't busy, maybe they could make you Play-Doh. Or maybe you could help them make Play-Doh. That would be a lot of fun. If you have fidgets at your house, those always help me move to the green zone. And you want to know a secret? In a few days, I'm going to bring some fidgets by your house. So everyone will have fidgets at their home to use. Another thing you could do to help you would be to take a deep breath. You could play for a while. If you're tired in the blue zone, you could also take a nap. Another thing that always helps me is to go outside. So remember, friends, everyone has a set that looks like this, a sheet that has all the tools you could use at home. If there's a tool that's not on this sheet that you want to use, just let your family know and they can call me, they can text me, or they can email me, and I will make sure that I make you a picture for it. So let's not forget, we want to think about how we're feeling. We want to think about what zone we're in. And if we are in the red zone, the blue zone, or the yellow zone, we want to use our tools. All right, I'm going to talk to your parents now for just a second. You guys have a great day. I love you and I miss you. I'll see you soon. I can't wait to hear what kind of tools you've been using to help you move to the green zone. All right, families, what I want to let you know about this is that this is something that we use at school to work with our kids on self-regulation. And one of the things you can use this sheet for is you can use it to teach the children the tools that you have in your home. If there are additional tools that you use or there are things you know that help your child relax or to calm down or to move them from a state of escalation, all you have to do is text or email me, and I'll make sure that I get those out to you as soon as possible. You can also use these as a tool bank so that when your child moves out of the green zone, you can then pull this out, and they can tell you what would help them move to the green zone. If they're not able to tell you, if they're escalated, if they're upset, if they just refuse to or aren't able to, always remember you can bring this out. What we do, especially if you have a child that's like, I don't know what I can do, or just doesn't answer at all, you can always come back to them and say, oh, you know what? Let's look at our tools. I wonder if sand would help you move to the green zone, and then let them try it out. If it doesn't work and they say it doesn't work, you can just say, all right, well, let's go try something else. I wonder if playing for a little while would help you move to the green zone. And then what I always do is, if something works, we make a note of it. I always go back and say, oh, let's remember next time, let's remember that sand helped you move to the green zone. Or let's remember that having a hug helped you move from the blue zone to the green zone. And that way it kind of refreshes that strategy with them. And so that way, if the next time they escalate, I can come back and say, hey, remember last time sand helped you move to the green zone. I wonder if that would help you again. So again, I have this available to you. There is a link in the lesson plans if you were to need another copy. If you can't make another copy at home, give me a call. I'll make sure that we get one to you. Anyway, thanks so much for working with your children on self-regulation. It is a phenomenal skill to work on, and we'll all see the benefits of it if you guys continue working with the zones of regulation at home. Thanks a lot for all you're doing. I know it's a lot. I'm sure you're doing a great job, and I can't wait to talk to each of you to find out how it's going. Love to you all. See you soon. Bye.